This is Maya from Oblique, and here's the history of authentication in 2 minutes. In 1961 at MIT, they needed multiple people to share one computer, so they invented passwords. Users immediately started reusing them everywhere, though, the same password for every system. And so we had to fix password reuse with complexity requirements: uppercase, lowercase, numbers, symbols. The result was passwords like password123 exclamation mark. You know the drill. Not much more secure, though. Users now had dozens of complex passwords that they couldn't remember. Enter password managers. Let the computer generate random passwords for you instead of you coming up with your own, and then store them safely. Enterprises realized that this was still a mess, so they created single sign-on, one login for everything at work. IT could finally control who had access to what. Then Facebook and Google brought this idea to consumers, to the masses, with social login everywhere. Finally, you could sign in to random apps without having to create yet another account. But passwords alone weren't secure enough. Enter multifactor authentication. What started with RSA tokens on your keychain, then SMS codes, then authenticator apps, and now we have hardware keys that you just touch. Each generation of MFA got more and more convenient. The next logical step was to eliminate passwords entirely. Touch ID and Face ID proved that biometrics could be both more secure and easier to use than what we traditionally had. And then WebAuthn standardized this for websites. And so now we have passkeys, phishing-resistant credentials that work across all of your devices. It's still a bit confusing to use them across different platforms, but we're getting there. From typing Hunter2 to scanning your face in 60 years. That's a lot of progress.